Y'all come on in here for a minute, man. I need to share this with y'all before I before I lay down. I need to lay down for a minute because I'm stressed the fuck out. I'm stressed the fuck out, man. And it's just getting worse and worse by the minute. And during that time, y'all come on in here. I caught this call late, but it's my multimillionaire uncle who called me, and I want y'all to hear part of this conversation. He called to ask me when is enough enough. Come on in here, y'all. I'm about to fall asleep. Come on in here. I ain't gonna be before you long, but I want y'all to hear this conversation. Come on in the room, y'all. I want to talk to y'all for a minute. I'm a little stressed right now.
Yeah, we just bought it. This a teacher. Never talk bad about the cardist.
Smash that like button for me, please, when you come in the room. Let me know. Yo, what's good? Yo, Sid, check this out, man. I'm a little depressed right now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little fucked up mentally right now, a little despondent, a little dejected, and I'm gonna tell y'all why in a second. Listen to this conversation. I just took a call from my multimillionaire uncle. And I want y'all to listen to this shit. Bonnie, welcome. Welcome, blessings. Listen to this shit, y'all. I cut my last live to take this call. This is my uncle talking to me. And this is supposed to be encouragement, y'all. Smash that like button. My nephew, during that time, I almost lost my family and everybody. Talk about when he was in prison. I saw my mama crying at the jailhouse, crying, and crying. And John, let me tell you this right here. I made a decision right then that I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I couldn't take it no more. You know, but that still didn't stop me. It's my mother's baby brother. I got out a year later, and it wasn't 24 hours. I was going for more drugs, and I almost got killed because my supply at the time, before I went in that last year, He was a big kingpin cocaine.
You lying? I can hear it.
He was a big kingpin cocaine.
Turn up your
dealer.
volume.
Always had it. And by the time I got out, John, he hadn't gone rogue, bro. He hadn't gone.
I know that.
As worse as you can get. And I didn't know that. And I went to his house. Two days after I got out, I went to his house one night, and I didn't know he didn't turn rogue. And then
a multimillionaire uncle.
I told him
Talking
I
about
wanted
when
to
he
meet
was
him
a
to get
drug
some
dealer.
drugs, and he met me at his house, and we did some cocaine.
Retired car
and then
dealer.
when we got done, I said, "Now I need to owe you this money. I ain't got no money."
Mm-hmm.
And he almost killed me, John.
Mm-hmm.
He almost killed me verbally, but then he gave it to me. He gave it to me, and I went down. So help me God. I'm telling you this story as best as I can remember because it was almost 40 years ago. It was October 1986, 83. I'm sorry, October 1983. So I left his house with the cocaine, and I turned around after he almost killed me verbally now, and he threatened to kill me physically. I would turn around and went back to his house and gave it back to him. I threw it out the window. I threw it out the window and said I was done. Went back and picked it up, went back to his house, turned it in, and John, I never looked back. That was October 1983. That's 17 plus 25. We're in October right now. Mm-hmm. So 83 to 90 is 17 years. And we're in October. That's 17.
83 to 90 is 7 years.
42 years.
83 to 90 is 7 years, right?
7 years, okay.
Not 17.
So 30. Oh, that's right. 83 to 90. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking 2000.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
83 to 2000, 17 years.
Right.
Plus 25. So 42 years I've been sober. 42 years.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
That's not true.
And I can only say
that's not true at all.
That I got sober by the grace of the good Lord.
That's not true either.
And I was just sick and tired.
That's true.
Of being sick and tired.
But it wasn't in 83.
I was broke. When I got out of prison, I didn't have a car. I was driving Gwen's old Granada. Gwen had a Granada.
I remember the Granada.
She had a Granada her daddy gave her.
I remember the Granada.
And he had nothing, but he gave her that car. And that's all we had, John. And the only other thing we had was the house that my mama actually had in her name, and that's why the police didn't take it. They took everything else I had, took everything I had, all the money I had, took my Corvette, took my truck, okay, and both of them went down as repossession. And so I was as low as you can go. And I said, Lord, I am tired of being this way. And John, that was October. And look at this now. We only got one more day in this year, I think. Two more days. This month, And here we are talking October, 42 years ago. 42 years. I'm talking to my nephew from an experience that happened 42 years ago. Why? So I don't know if this is providential or what. So, John David Wilkinson, you are 2 times as smart as I am. You always was a smart kid. You always was a smart kid. And let me tell you this right here.
He's 72 years old.
That night, I decided to build my life on the foundation of rocks and not quicksand no more. And I ain't never looked back, John. And every day I try to get a little bit better. Every day
he changed his drug of choice from cocaine to pussy.
It took me a long time.
Uncle, if you're watching this, all you did was change your drug of choice from cocaine to pussy, sir.
Sometimes right now,
yeah,
I wrestle with the
receive
truth for a
that,
second.
Uncle. If you're watching this
Where it
shit.
can benefit me to tell a little hyperbole.
He get cheated on his wife every day they've been married.
But then I know
Can't
that I
preach to me.
can't do it. I
Can't preach
cannot
to
do
me,
it.
bro.
And then when I
A whoremonger.
don't do it and get down the road a little bit, oh my God, how good it feels. So John, here's the deal. Let me tell you. I heard what you said this morning. You said you ain't had gas money.
Right.
And then I heard what you said the other day. You said, I'm living in this house, and it ain't a cinder-block house, but no heat.
Right.
So let me tell you this right here. My nephew, who I love dearly, you are where I was at 42 years ago.
Mm-hmm. And now you're a multimillionaire. It's one of the difference.
No, it ain't about me.
Now it ain't about him. The whole story been about him, but now it ain't about him. Ain't that some
right?
shit? Pay attention.
When is enough? That's the question you ask yourself. Mm-hmm. See, I had to go to prison twice, and I had to be verbally annihilated and threatened to be physically harmed before I said enough is enough.
Well, I'm facing prison now.
For what?
For murder.
Well, who'd you kill?
I didn't kill nobody on this phone. Are you nuts? They said I killed a white man that I had living on my property that was a mechanic that robbed me of everything I had. And now I have to prove my innocence in Williamsburg County against a white man. The case has been in discovery since August of last year.
So, I mean, what happened? Did you kill him? You did. You kill him?
If you think I'm crazy enough to tell you I killed somebody, then you think I'm crazy. I ain't crazy. No, I didn't kill nobody.
Okay.
I shot at him. I shot at him and got arrested for it 2 months beforehand, but I missed. So, which is why they got me for attempted murder on Mother's Day last year. They locked me up because I missed 2 shots. And then in August, when he was found dead on the railroad tracks, they upgraded the case to murder. So now I have to prove my innocence. There was 100 people in this town wanting to kill this man.
Yeah.
He'd been robbing people for years, but that's just my life. I tried to help him, and this is what happened.
When you going to court?
I just went to court 2 weeks ago to the magistrate, and I told the magistrate, I said, sir, black old judge. I said, Your Honor, before I give the state of South Carolina 3 minutes of my freedom, I'll swallow every pill in my house. And I meant every word I said. And that old black man asked me, he said, what did you say? I said, you heard exactly what I said. I don't think it bears repeat. And I mean what I say. I'm not going to prison in South Carolina for killing no white man. Listen. I've been breaking the law. I broke the law for many, many years, okay? And I don't live that way no more. So you telling me now that I'm trying to live right, I get hemmed up on some bullshit like this?
Yeah, well, I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. He don't hear shit I'm saying.
Unfortunate situation.
It is. He don't hear a fucking word I'm saying.
Yeah. Why'd you shoot it? Why you shot at the guy?
I shot at him at the tire shop because he was approaching my vehicle with a tire iron. And I ain't got no legs, and I can't see that well. I'm not going to stand there and
Were you in the car outside?
I was in the car, which is where I fucked up. I should have got out the car.
Why'd you just leave? Why'd you just leave?
You asking me the same shit the sheriff did, because that's not what I did. Because I made an irrational decision, and these are the results.
Let me tell you this right here.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to this. See, always remember this right here. Anytime you can honestly look in the mirror and say, I played some role.
I fucked all the way up on this deal.
Right. Okay.
I'm the first to say that.
So hang on. So when you can look in the mirror and know you played a role in this situation right here,
mm-hmm.
about the one down the road, then taking your own life rather than defending yourself is crazy. See, you know you didn't kill the man, but you do know you shot at him.
No, I know they have no proof that I killed the man.
Okay, well, yeah, because you didn't kill it.
He trying to figure out the case and shit.
How can they have proof?
Okay.
But if you killed them,
well, I can double talk you all
you don't
day.
need to tell me you did or not. But if you killed them, well,
then there's a price that I gotta pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a promise in the word that if you got another man's blood on your hand, then don't let another man save you.
Mm.
And you know what I mean? So because ever since the beginning of time, a life for life.
Not really. Because not really, because the original murder didn't go like that. Cain killed his brother, but then nobody took his life. God spared him. He marked him, so nobody could take his life. So that I can't take that. But the law of karma dictates that you reap what you sow, and I understand what you're saying.
Hold on, let me pause this right here. Let me pause this real quick. Y'all better not come at me with that Bible, because I will annihilate you with that goddamn book. Okay? I promise you that shit. Don't come at the bishop with the Bible, because I'm telling you, I am fully prepared every fucking time. Let's get back to this call. It's almost over.
So in other words, there were times that I felt I was killing myself when I was in prison twice.
Uh-huh.
But I came to the realization that I put myself here.
Yeah.
I need to humble myself and get out of this thing and never look back. And John, it's a moment by moment project. Because you're tough nut, buddy. I mean, you're a tough nut. Sorry, I just took my call. You got it. You can't blame nobody.
No, I would never. That's not me. I don't live a life of zero accountability. I am accountable for everything that has gone wrong in my life. And I was just telling my audience this morning. I said, my multimillionaire uncle has told me several times in my life, hey, listen, you didn't set yourself up properly. This is your doing. You told me that shit several times, and I heard you every time you said it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now, I just walked to the house. I'm gonna have to call you back, but let me tell you right here. Gwen wants to get out of here. I got something for her, but here's the deal. See, what you are not thinking about is the lives that you could save if you would just get straight. See, because you can be such a force in life for other people that's not as fortunate as you, as far as having the wit you have that God bless you with. I mean, you got a talent, man. You got a talent. See, you're put here for a reason, man. Once you just find that, you might be put here to be a motivational speaker. I mean, think about it. You have no, you are the way you are right now.
I want you to take this next statement I give you with 2 grains of salt.
What's that?
Hey, I got a question for y'all out there. I got a question for y'all, family. Would y'all say that I motivate y'all? I want y'all to be honest now. Would y'all say that I motivate y'all to be better people? Even though I have the most unorthodox approach known to man, would y'all say that I'm motivational? And be honest now. Yes. Okay. Blessings. Who said that? Chanel B. All right. Appreciate that. Now listen to what I tell him now.
I'm just
project. Because you tough nut, buddy. I mean, you tough nut. Sorry, I just turned my car. You got it. It ain't no. You can't blame nobody.
No, I would never. That's not me. I don't live a life of zero accountability. I am accountable
My
for
delivery
everything
can be harsh.
that has gone wrong
Absolutely.
in my life.
Yes.
I was just telling my audience this morning. I said, my multimillionaire uncle has told me several times in my life, hey, listen, you didn't
But
set
it's
yourself
gonna
up
always
properly.
be real. Black Diamond.
This is
Amen.
your
I
doing.
agree
You
with
told
you.
me that shit several times, and I heard you every time you said it.
CPS, welcome to the chat.
So now, I just walked to the house. I'm gonna have to call you back, but let me tell you something. Gwen she wants to get out of here.
Shanice, welcome to the chat.
But here's the deal.
Blessings.
See, what you are not thinking about is the lies.
This is a call between my uncle and I, my multi-millionaire uncle.
Get straight. See, because you
He said I need to get
such a
straight.
force in life for other people. That's not as fortunate as you, as far as having the wit you have. That God
Tristan,
bless
welcome.
you with. I mean, you got a talent, man. You got a talent. See, you were put here for a reason, man. Once you just find that reason, you might be put here to be a motivational speaker. I mean, think about it. You have no, you are where you are right now.
I want you to take this next statement I give you with 2 grains of salt.
What's that?
I am a motivational speaker. I'm just not your orthodox motivational speaker. Go ahead.
But no, here's what I'm saying, though, Johnny. Mm-hmm. See, sometimes a man's intellect gets in his way from common sense. See, don't let your intellect.
That was an insult, y'all. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. He told me I don't have no fucking common sense. Don't miss that shit. Don't miss the disrespect. I let that shit slide though.
And make it your
and I shouldn't have, because I normally don't. Normally I eat his ass up right there. But right now is not the right time.
Not only and have everything you want. Because you got what the Lord gave you. So nobody can be better.
He said I got what the Lord gave me. No, I got what I gave myself through years of training. Years of training
what you referring to?
has gotten me to be who the nigga I am today.
One, you're smart. You're a smart guy.
Well, I'm smart because I've studied and applied myself. God don't give smarts. If that's the case, then everybody would be smart.
No, that's not true.
Hold on. The Bible says that God gives generously and liberally to his children, all equally, sir. That's what your word says. So that means that,
I tell you what, I just walking out. I need to get Gwen going. I'll call you back.
All right.
Let you get going.
All right. See, every time I get the upper hand in the conversation, when he go to that goddamn Bible, and I show him in that same fucking Bible that he wrong, he exits the motherfucking room. This my uncle, y'all, my multi-millionaire uncle. And that's how he encourages me. You know what I'm saying? Not no finances, but he gives me these fucking conversations. You know what I'm saying? Now, did y'all hear anything encouraging from my uncle in that? I'm going to go ahead and post this right now. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do is, hold on, y'all, I know what I'm going to do.
And during that time, my nephew, during that time,
My glasses are filthy. So, what say y'all? Talk to me. Let's get your dialogue, your commentary on that shit. That's my uncle. And that was him encouraging me through my financial issues. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all hear anything encouraging in that call? Thank you. Did y'all hear anything encouraging in that call? Did y'all hear anything encouraging in that call? Hey, brother. What up, KT? What's good with you, Khalil? Did you guys get anything encouraging out that call? Good video? Thank you. I just want to show y'all, just letting y'all in my life, you know. Y'all think a nigga be balling out, living all reckless with it? No, I'm not that guy. Did y'all get anything encouraging from this? Because maybe I'm looking at this shit wrong. Didn't catch the entire call, but I guess in his own way. Give you the entire call again. It ain't that long. Telling me that when he was in prison.
During that time, I almost lost my family and everybody.
My
And I saw
multi-millionaire
my mama
uncle.
crying at the jailhouse, crying, and crying. And John, let me tell you this right here. I made a decision right then that I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I couldn't take no more. You know, but that still
My
didn't stop
multi-millionaire
me.
uncle's tired of his
I
nephew
got
being
out
broke.
a year later, and it wasn't 24 hours. I was going for more drugs, and I almost got killed.
He used to be a drug dealer.
Because
A
my
drug kingpin
supply
in St.
at the
Stephen, South
time,
Carolina.
before I went in that last year,
The next town
before
over
I
from me.
went in that time, the last year, he was a no drug user distributor. Would never touch drugs. But he was a big kingpin cocaine dealer. Always had it. And by the time I got out, John, he hadn't gone rogue, no. He hadn't gone as worse as you can get. And I didn't know that. And I went to his house. Two days after I got out, I went to his house one night. And I didn't
To cop
know
some
he
more
had turned
drugs.
rogue. And then I went and told him I wanted to meet him to get some drugs. And he met me at his house. And we did some cocaine. And then when we got done, I said, "Now I need to owe you this money. I ain't got no money."
Oh, by the way.
And he almost killed me.
Hold on, y'all. I don't know if y'all ever heard my story, but I told y'all about how I started using cocaine. I told y'all that I had an uncle that was a car dealer that had a Corvette. And he used to keep the cocaine in his Corvette. I was 7 or 9 years old. And I used to watch him run in and out to the car. He was living at my grandmother's house then, his mother. Running in and out the house, snorting cocaine. I saw it. I started doing it. This is the man right here. My multi-millionaire uncle. Got me started. Got my start with cocaine. He didn't know he did at the time, but it's the same person. Why I was addicted to cocaine for over 20-something years. Let's get back to this call.
He almost killed me verbally, but then he gave it to me. He gave it to me, and I went there. So help me God. I'm telling you the story as best as I can remember because it was almost 40 years ago. It was October 1986.
Bonnie, welcome.
I'm sorry, October 1983. So I left his house with the cocaine, and I turned around after he almost killed me verbally now, and he threatened to kill me physically. I would turn around and went back to his house and gave it back to him. No, I said, no, I threw it out the window. I threw it out the window and said I was done. Went back and picked it up, went back to his house.
God don't care about how much money y'all got.
And John,
Let me stop this shit right here.
Never,
You a lying ass, Jamal Anderson. Talking about God don't care about how much money y'all got. That's bullshit. God do care about how much money that y'all got. And he requires 10% of that shit. You ain't know that? And you supposed to give it to him through your pastor or a church. Mr. Anderson, now listen to this call and don't come here with that bullshit.
October 1983. That's 17.
What age did you start
25.
using cocaine?
We're in October right now.
Either 7 or 9.
And so 83 to 90.
I'll tell you right now, hold on. He just said 83. How old was I in 83? I was born in 76.
42 years.
7. I was 7.
80 to 90 is 7 years, right?
7 years, okay.
Not
So
17.
30. Oh, that's right. 83 to 90. Okay. Oh, yeah.
What's 10%?
2000.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
What?
83 to 2000, 17 years.
Right.
Plus 25. So 40.
Hold on, y'all. I don't think Jamal understand what I said. Jamal, what's your question? What's your question, Jamal? You said, what's 10%? I'll wait. Black Diamond. Wow. Yeah. 7. I was 7 years old, y'all, when I started sniffing cocaine because I saw my uncle doing it through the window. I used to watch him through the window. You're cutting your beard, saving your head, dude. You don't know God at all. I don't know God at all. I don't. God don't exist, Jamal Anderson, in my opinion. But if you know him, that's good for you. Keep that shit over there, my nigga. Don't bring that shit over here. Deaconess Lomax, how you doing? Excuse me, I'm doing all right. I'm trying to get through this call I just had with my multimillionaire uncle. And Jamal said he don't care God don't care how much money you got. And I told him that that's bullshit. He wouldn't be requiring his preachers to get 10% for him if he didn't care about y'all money.
So 83 to 90 is 17 years.
You'll die for saying stuff like that.
83 to 90
Jamal,
is
get the
7
fuck
years.
off my page. You're going to die right now for saying what you just said. Watch this.
7 years,
Watch your death.
7 years, okay.
Not 17.
So 30.
Dead, nigga. Shot in the neck. Kirked him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He been kirkified, yo. I got him myself.
Right.
Plus 25. So 42 years.
Listen, y'all, listen.
42 years.
Uh-huh.
Okay? And I can only say that I got sober by the grace of the good Lord.
Oh, Janine got him too?
I was just sick and tired.
I don't know the Bible? No, that's where you fucked up. Hey, listen.
When I got a prison job, I didn't have a...
Hey, listen, these people here don't know me that well on this channel, but I guarantee you that these people will tell you that the bishop knows that fucking book. Can I get an amen in them comments? And not only do I know that book backwards and forwards, I knew that shit in Greek and Hebrew at the age of 5. Okay? I was a Bible scholar by age 10. Okay? And you know why? Because my daddy force-fed me that shit in the basement. You ain't never been locked in no basement studying no Bible in 3 different fucking transliterations. You fucking crazy. Let's get back to this goddamn call. Oh, why the fuck I'm even listening.
Driving Gwen to Grenada. Gwen had a Grenada.
I remember the Granada.
Okay, yeah, she had a Grenada her daddy gave her.
I remember the Granada.
And he had nothing, but he gave her that car. And that's all we had, John. And the only other thing we had was the house that my mama
I've been clean from crack since
And that's why
2004.
the police didn't take it.
21
He
years.
took everything else I had, took everything I had, all the money I had, took my Corvette, took my truck,
You heard him say take the Corvette?
okay, and both of them went down to
That's the
repossession.
Corvette that I used to sneak in to get his
And
cocaine out the
so I
armrest.
was as low as you can go. And I said, Lord,
1983.
I am tired
He had a
of
brand new
being
Corvette and a brand new truck.
this way. And John,
And he was my idol.
October, and look at this now. We only got one more day in this year, I think. One more, 2 more days. This month, I mean. And here we are talking October. 42
I've been
years
in church
ago.
since I can remember.
42 years. I'm talking to my nephew from an experience that happened 42 years ago. What?
Bill Cosby, what's good, baby boy?
Providential or what?
What up with you, my brother?
John David Wilkinson, you are 2 times as smart as I am.
This is my
always
uncle,
was
the
a smart
multimillionaire,
kid.
encouraging
You
me.
always was a smart kid. And let me tell you this right here. That night, I decided to build my life on the foundation of rocks.
That's a lie.
And not quicksand no
That's a
more.
lie. He just changed his drug of choice. He went from cocaine to pussy. And cheated on my wife ever since, on his wife ever since, my aunt.
It took me a long time to be able to tell the truth even when it hurts.
Lying. He lying right there. He lying right there.
Right now.
But I love him.
Right now. I wrestle with the truth for a second. When it can benefit me to tell a little hyperbole. I wrestle with that.
A hyperbole instead of a lie.
I can't do it. I cannot do it. And then when I don't do it,
You had to handle.
get down the road.
I saw it.
Oh
I saw
my
it.
God, how good it feels. So John, here's the deal. Let me tell you.
I appreciate you.
I heard what you said this morning.
Bill Cosby. I saw them
You said
comments.
you ain't had gas money.
Listen, I told my uncle this morning I ain't got gas money, son.
You said the other day. You said I'm living in this house, and it ain't a center-back house, but no heat.
Told my uncle I'm living in a house with no heat at the end of October. What he do? He called me and gave me some suggestions.
Where I was at,
Told me to turn my life
42 years
around.
ago.
And now you're a multi-millionaire.
Seth said
So what a
No, but
difference.
Cocaine.
It ain't about me. It ain't about me.
cocaine and pussy is a silent
it's
killer.
about you.
And he loved them both. Still loved the
When
pussy.
is enough enough?
Multi-millionaire. I asked you the same question. When is enough
That's the
enough?
question you ask yourself. See, I had to go to prison twice, and I had to be verbally annihilated and threatened to be physically harmed before I said enough is enough.
He not telling y'all about how all the checks he had to cut for them bitches
For what?
that he was cheating on my aunt with. He didn't talk about that shit though.
Well, who'd you kill?
I didn't kill nobody on this phone. Are you nuts?
He thought I was gonna tell
They
him
said
I killed
the
somebody
white
on a
man
cellular
I had
phone.
living on my property that was a mechanic that robbed me of everything
Listen,
I had. And
my
now I have to prove my
multi-millionaire
innocence
uncle
in Williamsburg County against a white man.
thought that I was
He's
gonna
been
tell
in
him
recent-
on a
I'm
cellular
facing prison
phone
now
that I killed a white man.
For what?
for murder.
Y'all hear that? He thought that I was gonna offer up information to him over this phone that I killed a white man. According to Allie, what's good, Joe? My uncle thought I was gonna.
Who'd you kill?
I didn't
You heard
kill
him? Who'd you
nobody on
kill?
this phone. Are you
He
nuts?
really wanted to know too.
They
He
said I
was
killed
passionate about that question. Listen,
Harm
listen.
before I said enough is enough.
Well, I'm
I didn't-
facing prison now
For what?
for murder.
Who'd you kill?
Who'd you
killed
kill?
nobody on
First
this
thing
phone.
came out of his
You
mouth.
nuts?
Who'd you kill?
They said I killed a white man that I had living on my property that was a mechanic that robbed me of everything I had. And now I have to prove my innocence in Williamsburg County against a white man.
Fatada, what's good, Joe?
Cases
Fat
been in
Daddy. Is that
discovery
Fat
since
Daddy? How you say
August
that
of
shit?
last
Whatever.
year.
Welcome.
So,
Glad to
what
have
happened?
you.
Did you kill him? You did. You kill him?
If you think I'm crazy enough to tell you I killed somebody, then you think I'm crazy. I ain't crazy. No, I didn't kill. No, I
This is
didn't kill
this morning,
nobody.
y'all, about an hour ago.
Okay.
I shot at him. I shot at him and got arrested for it 2 months beforehand, but I missed.
Yo,
So
what's
which is
good,
why
nephew?
They got me
Niece,
for
who
attempted
that?
murder on Mother's Day last year. They locked me
Hi,
up
what?
because I missed enough to tell you I killed somebody, and then you think I'm crazy. I ain't crazy. No, I didn't kill nobody.
Okay.
Y'all can't hear me?
I shot at him and got arrested for it.
Every time I get a phone call, my fucking sound comes out. I don't know why.
They got me for attempted murder on Mother's Day last year. They locked me up because I missed 2 shots. And then in August, when he was found dead on the railroad tracks, they upgraded the case to murder. So now I have to prove my innocence. There was 100 people in this town wanting to kill this man.
Yeah.
He been robbing people for years, but that's just my life. I tried to help him, and this is what happened.
When you going to court?
I just went to court 2 weeks ago to the magistrate, and I told the magistrate, I said, sir, black man, black old judge. I said, Your Honor, before I give the state of South Carolina 3 minutes of my freedom, I'll swallow every pill in my house. And I meant every word I said. And that old black man asked me, he said, what did you say?
I missed them days, too.
I said, you heard
We didn't have
exactly what I
cell
said.
phones.
I don't think it bears repeating. And I mean what I said. I'm not going to prison I'm not going to prison in South Carolina for killing no white man. I've been breaking. Listen. I've been breaking the law. I broke the law for many, many years. Okay, and I don't live that way no more. So you telling me now that I'm trying to live right, I get hemmed up on some bullshit like this?
That's how it happens, y'all.
Yeah.
Karma's a bitch.
I hear what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never escape karma, y'all. Message.
Unfortunate situation.
It is.
In this situation.
It is.
Yeah. Why'd you shoot it? Why you shot at the guy?
I shot at him at the tire shop because he was approaching my vehicle with a tire iron. And I ain't got no legs, and I can't see that well. I'm not gonna stand there and.
Were you in the car outside?
I was in the car.
So listen, y'all. It's a warning to you people. Okay? This is a warning. I am a real shooter. I will pune your ass. Just so you know. That's all. PSA, disclaimer, however the fuck you want to put it, over. I'm done. You better be quick, motherfucker. And I mean that shit. Because I done been shot, stabbed, poisoned, clinically dead twice, the last time for 18 minutes. Excuse me, I will pune your ass.
Just where
Quick.
I fucked up. I should have got out the car.
Why'd you just leave?
You asking me the same shit the sheriff said because I didn't.
They said when I was a kid, I had a reckless disregard for life.
Because I made an irrational
I did at the
decision,
time. I don't
and these
anymore.
are the results.
Let me tell you this right here.
I realize life is precious. Some of y'all don't, though.
Always remember this right here. Anytime you can honestly look in the mirror and say, I played...
Nigga, how about you be a role model for little niggas? Fuck you, little niggas. You little niggas don't want no role models.
So hang on. So when you can look in the mirror and know...
Disrespectful little motherfucker. Who are you?
Situation right here. About the one down the road.
Meta.
Then,
This dick got troll in his fucking name. Fuck you, YNs. I want to pack all you niggas up on a cruise ship. I want enough money to buy 2 cruise ships. Stuff you niggas in there to the fucking rafters. Send that shit in the middle of the goddamn Atlantic and detonate them motherfuckers. That's what I think of you fucking unsavable YNs. Fuck y'all.
I know they have no proof that I killed the man.
But I'm preaching to y'all, trying to save you niggas. Okay?
Yeah, because you didn't kill it. How can they have proof when you didn't kill it? How can they have proof?
Fucking YN slid in here with that bullshit. I was looking for you yesterday. Yeah, the baby's sick. Allie, you going live? Hold on.
Then there's a price that I gotta
Fuck
pay.
this call. Yo, Allie, you going on live today? Hopefully. The bitch, Marissa's MIA, you know, she laid up with Will right now and shit. Let me see. Allie said the baby was sick. Let me see. Yes, what time? Why they coming for me? It can be somebody else that did it. I can't get into the details, but they know what the deal is. They know what the deal is. I can't get into the details. All I can say is that the state ain't gonna win this shit. That's all I can say, y'all. Y'all coming to my live? Of course we coming to your fucking live. What kind of stupid questions you asking, Ali? Well, they don't come here asking no dumbass questions. You know we coming to that shit. You know we gon' reconvene over it. What time though? What time? It says yes, we was outside for real, for real. Let me see. What time, Allie? 7, as usual. Maybe you should change your time. Go a little bit later when the baby is acclimated to the rest. Because y'all know your baby got a bedtime. Marissa, did you hear that? A bedtime. Hope the baby feels better. What's up? Who that? What's good, nephew, niece? I can't see you. I can't see your shit. But blessings to you. Come on in this goddamn room. I was playing this call from my uncle. Guess I'm done with it. But it's the uncle that, that became successful, became a multimillionaire, peddling cars, selling Toyotas for a lot of years. He owned a Toyota dealership. And I let him know this morning that I got a situation right now, okay, y'all? I'm too embarrassed to talk to y'all about it, man. Fuck it. So, when I lived in New York, well, first of all, let me just preface it by saying this. When my daddy died, I found 6 siblings. Okay? A couple of them looked like my daddy. A couple of them didn't. A couple of them had his last name. No, actually, they all got his last name. Anyway, my father was a preacher who ran through a whole lot of women. He was 6'9", over 400 pounds his whole life. He was an attractive nigga. Knew how to hung a suit, could hoop and holler and sing. My father ran through women. Some women he would just allow them to give his last name to a child. If a child didn't have a father, boom, he did that. I did that once in New York when I was younger in an attempt to be like my daddy. Well, ain't my kid. Let me start out by saying it. New York State child support system has been looking for these arrears for this child that isn't mine for many years. I never even fucked this bitch. I was fucking with her, but I was a simp trying to get the pussy. I was a spending simp, so she got my last name, gave it to the kid, yada, yada, yada. When I met her, she was pregnant, which is why I never beat the ass up, just keeping it real. But I helped her. I had put her in an apartment, I was always a responsible nigga from way back when. So anyway, these arrears been fucking with me. In New York State child, I have not gone to New York to fight this because this child will be 31 years old. 34 years old or 31 the kid is now. Kid's deceased, by the way. Been deceased for quite some time. And I've been in arrears with child support for a child that ain't mine and didn't take the time to go drive to New York to plead my case. Now they done close all my bank accounts. And I have zero access to any money. I only want to tell y'all this shit because it sound like I'm dry begging this shit like this bitch. I'm gonna figure my shit out. You know what I'm saying? Come hell or high water. If I got to be standing at my fence selling my cock, I'm gonna figure out my situation because I got 6 motherfucking mouths to feed 3 times a day, every day. Got bills to pay, you know. But I done told y'all now. I wasn't gonna tell y'all this shit, but hey, fuck it, it's out there. And that's a hard pill to fucking swallow, son. This is a hard pill to swallow. Because all I did was try to help that bitch, but my intentions weren't pure. You know what I'm saying? Mind your intentions. My intentions wasn't pure. And now, this is what the fuck I gotta deal with 30-something years later. 30-something years later, son. This shit biting me. Biting me. My fucking car insurance alone is $1,581 a month. Auto insurance. Light bill. Water bill. Gas for my vehicles. 6 miles to feed plus mine. But you know, I can't give up and shit. I put in the application. I was on the fucking computer all night struggling, typing up this fucking application for AutoZone as a commercial fucking delivery driver. I'm applying for jobs at AutoZone with degrees. And this shit is fucking with me, yo. You know, I smoke weed to keep from killing people. Just gonna tell y'all the truth. A lot of you motherfuckers use Xanax or whatever. I smoke weed to stop from being Dexter. For real. I got a problem, yo. I smoke weed to keep myself from being Dexter, yo. Let me say this to y'all. You get on this fucking YouTube shit and y'all never know who you fucking with. You never know what kind of issues people got going on in their life. And you fucking trolls come on here fucking with people. And you never know what kind of skills they have or anything like that. To maybe find you. When you jumping in that Honda Civic in the dark of the night. And you done forgot about all that shit you was talking on the internet. You know, there's some people out here that take this shit for real, yo. There's some people out here that really got, that's really about this motherfucking life. There's a lot of people that walk around with a lot of pent-up anger. And they just waiting for the right fucking moment for a troll or anybody else to just fucking lose it, yo. Y'all think I pay a psychiatrist and a psychologist monthly for nothing? No. I got issues. I do. But I'm smart enough to be able to address these fucking issues. So that I'm not the next nigga that y'all hear about that unalived himself in his Oldsmobile. Y'all getting a lot. Y'all get a lot. Y'all get all of me, actually. Y'all get all of me. Y'all get more of me than my family does. Wait a minute. Something I know she is. Who y'all talking about? What's going on? I can't really see right now. I appreciate that gift. I can't see my eyes running, man. She really is a... No, she cut. Allie, she really is a... No, she's cute. Who's cute? Let me see. Sienna Jewel, you gonna be floored. Am I wrong? Am I wrong, y'all? Come on, man. Thank you, Allie. I needed that laugh. Snap me out of this shit. Snap me out of this shit. Snap out of it, kid. I have never, ever in my life not been able to put my hands on money. It's the first time in my life that I'm in. When I was smoking crack, y'all, I could always put my hands on $10,000 at a time when I was smoking crack. Verifiable. I can't put my hand on $10 right now. Yeah. Let me see. Fantastic. They ain't even paying me no attention. They talking to Allie. See Allie come in here and take all my goddamn attention. You see that shit? Allie, you probably been going through that shit your whole life. Why good cats get jammed up and scumbags skate? I don't know, son. It's an unwritten rule of life for some reason. Yes, she back feeling better finally. Okay, good. What's she going through college? How old is your baby, Allie? What's she going? Oh, no, that just hit. Why would they close your bank accounts? Why would they close your bank accounts? Because they want their fucking money. If you in arrears, that's what they do. They snatch your fucking bank account. Now, fortunately for me, I ain't got no fucking license because I'm blind. So if I had a license, they'd have been to snatch that shit immediately. But I ain't got one for them to snatch. I drive every day, though, y'all. Pay attention. I whether cash app you. Nah, that ain't why I'm... Hold on, y'all. That ain't why I'm doing this shit, man. I'm going to figure my shit out. I ain't on here begging for no goddamn... See, let me tell y'all who I am. It took a lot for me to even post my cash app on any of these fucking shits. You hear what I'm saying? I'm the type of nigga, I don't want no help. That's who I am. I don't know if you know it or not, but I'm an independent fucking unit. And it's plaguing my soul that I can't figure this shit out financially right now. And I've fucked up millions of dollars in my fucking life. Do you hear me? Millions. Fucking gone. And I can't figure this shit out. You know? If I was healthy, I would have no problem. Go in the fucking dealership right now and take over. I promise you that shit. If I were healthy. I can't even get out of bed some fucking days. So, I gotta check on that chat line. Something's wrong with the chat line. My stepdad went through that in New Jersey. 28 grand for a baby that wasn't his. Yeah, this shit is crazy, man. Shit is fucking crazy. I take care of my kids. I mean, oh boy. So moving right along, your rich uncle won't help me? Nah, you heard this conversation. That nigga got a bunch of anecdotes and, you know, and other shit. Gertrude, good to see you, girl. Welcome in. We just talking and shit. I had the band here earlier, but I think I kind of lost the mood to fuck with the band. I think it wouldn't help me when I needed help getting chemotherapy. Fuck. Real talk. I had to get some people from New York, the churches that I used to fuck with in New York, to get together and help me pay for my chemotherapy sessions. Yeah. I gotta get that chat line up. See what's wrong with it. Because men think they're wrong with their wrong head. Nah, that's not one of them situations. I didn't think in my wrong head. I never got the pussy. I wanted it. My whole intention was to get it. I never got it because she was pregnant. And I was just helping her through her pregnancy. And she fucked around and gave that damn kid my name, my last name. I'm not sharing my money with Goggle. Let me see what that shit say. I told her to hurt someone is easy. Walking away is the hard part. I know that's right. Walking away with your dignity is hard as a motherfucker. We need to give you back. Early what? What? Oh, Earl. What happened, Earl? People crashing out like crazy now. Yeah, it's about to get worse. You scare me as much as you motivate me, to be honest. Wait a minute, why? I don't be trying to scare nobody. I've always sensed that, Bishop, you scare me. I don't be trying to scare you now. I don't be trying to scare nobody. I don't want nobody to be scared of the Bishop. I'm a gentle giant. I promise you that. I'm a gentle soul. Till I get riled up. And then I'm like a fucking untamable beast, unfortunately. It's like one end of the spectrum or the other with me. But I'm always one way. Real. Let me see. Hi, I'm new here. Welcome. Welcome, China doll. Welcome. I sure appreciate it. You also subscribe to Allie? Yes, make sure you subscribe to Allie. Anybody else on here that got a channel? What that say? Sent a husky. Who simply bet. Thank you. Allie, I know she is. Hold on. Literally 30 minutes ago. What happened? Just had this conversation with my homegirl. That's crazy. Which conversation? About a man paying owing child support for a kid that ain't his? You gotta see her. My sister thinks she the mama. Allie, you got sisters? You got siblings? I'm coming out of this thing, y'all. I'm coming out of it. How long you been back? Oh, I know. I have a few. Never had help, but I'm better off for it now. Chanel B. You are until someone triggers you. That's why I don't like to get triggered, man. That's why I just like to eat my oats and mind my business. Because once I get triggered, it's a nasty situation, man. You are until someone... Oh, I read that. I'm sorry. Bill Cosby said, ain't cap in your rap at all. Nah, I don't put no cap in my rap, man. I have no respect for cap artists, yo. You know what I'm saying? I get on this YouTube thing and I'm crying in front of y'all. This is the most humiliating shit in my life. But fuck it. If it's going to help somebody, have at it. You want to clown me? Go ahead. I don't give a fuck. Shit don't bother me. I done survived too many storms. I done survived too many circuses. I done been the ringleader of too many fucking circuses to let a couple of clowns close out my motherfucking show. I'll be goddamn. It ain't gonna happen. I might let the monkeys close that shit out, but definitely not the fucking clowns. See, because people like monkeys. You understand? Motherfuckers scared of clowns. I don't know why. Some people have a fear of fucking clowns. It's a phobia. It's a real deal shit. But they love the monkeys, man. Everybody love the monkeys till, you know, the monkeys throw some shit on them. You know, but that's part of monkeying around. Monkeys throw shit on you. What that shit say? I can't even stop crying, y'all. Like, I don't get it. Like, what the fuck is going on? I gotta get out this house. I gotta get out this house. I gotta get out, y'all. I'm telling you, once you hear your chat voices is going to boost your spirit up. You know, it's like I got all these clothes. I can't sell these clothes to make no money off of this shit. I got a bunch of useless shit. Let me see. That's how what?
Now I had, make a long story short, here, let me tell you something real quick. All right, listen to me. You know, you are a smart, you know, and I just wish that you would receive counsel and then embrace it, right? So check this out. See, if you would take your wisdom, your smart, your aptitude rather, if you would take your aptitude and then learn wisdom with it, John.
You don't learn wisdom. Wisdom is the application of knowledge. You don't learn wisdom. You learn knowledge. But I hear what you're saying.
Well, listen, wisdom. Well, you're right. Yeah, you're right. And I wouldn't give you the biblical definition of wisdom because I try to stay away from that.
Well, you're gonna tell me that wisdom is the fear of the Lord. That's what you're gonna tell me.
And abstain from exactly. Wisdom is the fear of the Lord. And
It don't say and in the Bible. It says wisdom is the fear of the Lord.
Yeah.
But go ahead with the and. What's your point? Go ahead.
And depart from evil is understanding.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So here's the deal. If you would embrace counsel, which we all at some point have to do in order to get where we want to go, because we all learn from each other. Iron sharpen iron. Proverbs 27:17. One man sharpen another. Right? So if you would just take your aptitude, embrace wisdom with that, then let me tell you something. You can be one of the most powerful young men out here. See what I'm saying? Listen to me. You can be one of the most powerful young men out here. You know why? Let me tell you why. Because, see, here's the deal. People will look at you and say, wow. I'm going to talk to you straight now. People will look at you and say, wow, this guy don't even have no leg. And look at how positive he is. Look at how commanding he is with himself. And people going to listen to you. Because, see, they see how positive you are and how happy you are. And you have all the reason to be unhappy, to be depressed. See what I'm saying? So, I don't know if you ever heard of a guy named David Rain. You ever heard of him?
I don't know, maybe.
David Rain was born with he's an epileptic. You know how epileptic walk and how they talk. He is one of the most powerful speaker in the nation. I'm telling you. If you listen to him speak, you would cry. Tears to the entire audience. And he used his disability as a motivation for others. Because when you hear him and see him, you say, "Oh my God, where does he find all of this happiness? Where?" See, so what I'm trying to say to you is, you are October 2025. I was lower than you, October 25, 1983. I was lower than you are. At least you have your own house. You have your own car. I ain't had none of that. I went home from prison to my mama's house. My wife picked me up in a 1977 Granada. So I had nothing, and I had zero money in the bank. I had nothing, John. But let me tell you this. I've said this to you before. But I was sick and tired of being like this. I was tired of it, John. I mean, listen, I was a hard nut to crack. I mean, and you are a hard nut to crack. And every time I talk to you, I just reminisce me. I hear me. I hear the old me. Every single time you talk, I hear me. See, I'm so ready to give you my wisdom till I don't even hear what your wisdom is. And even though all these years the wisdom was being shared to me, I was so quick to give you mine until I never prospered. But when I got really sick and tired of being being broke, no money, no gas money, I've been there, buddy. You singing my tune, bro. I just said, I'm done. And John, every single day of my life, it's a constant improvement every day. Every day I try to get a little bit better. And you know what, John? I eventually saw the light, and things start to evolve. It didn't just happen, but things start to evolve in my favor. And then I started giving all the credit to where it belonged. See, I didn't deserve no credit. I can't tell you how I got here, other than I just changed my heart. I didn't change my heart, the good Lord changed my heart. But through my effort, my heart changed. And when a man's heart changes, his whole life changes. His whole action changes. His words change. His thinking change. Then that's when things start to happen, man. Now, ain't you tired of being sick and tired? That's what we're saying. You weren't put here to be given to. You were put here to give. Man was made for doing good. That's what man was made for. He wasn't made for doing bad. We choose to do bad.
Uncle Archie, you in the house by yourself?
Huh?
Aunt Gwen not around?
No, she's not around.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
What made you stop cheating on my aunt?
I just got tired. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired, bro. I just told you that.
That wasn't in '83 though.
Any wrong you
That
can
wasn't.
think of,
Let me make
I've
my.
done it.
That wasn't in 1983 though that you got tired.
Well, but listen, what I just told you is every single day I try to get a little bit better.
Right.
Every day, every single day. And John, you're not going to fix every broken piece of you at one time.
I got a question for you, Uncle Archie. Would you agree that you traded one addiction for the next? You traded the coke for the pussy?
No. I always had the pussy since I was a kid. And since I was 16 years old, I was chasing pussy.
Oh.
So, and don't get wrong, I look today at these pretty women. I look today at these women with nothing on.
Uh-huh.
I mean, and don't get wrong, if I didn't fear the Lord, I'd fuck them all.
Mm-hmm.
But I fear
I respect
God,
your honesty.
and I respect my wife today. So, and then and I don't use, let me tell you something, John. I've got through all these years, fucking all these different girls, Never use no protection because if I try to put a rubber on
And
my
then
dick,
your
it'll
dick ain't
stop.
gonna get hard,
I
right?
couldn't even keep it hard.
Right.
So I fucked them all with no rubber, and I ain't never got nothing, bro.
Right.
So think
Remarkable.
about that.
Remarkable.
And look how many lives lost from AIDS.
Right.
Because they did the same thing I was doing.
Right.
But listen to me. But the Lord saved me. You know, he extended favor to me all these years. Ain't doing wrong. So at some point I saw that light too. I won't do that no more. I wouldn't put my bare Peter in any woman anymore. Because see, I know I've been saved. Now, and let me tell you something now, at 72, my dick still getting hard as a rock. But I wouldn't, let me tell you something, I wouldn't put it in a woman, you know, and it still won't get, it won't stay hard enough for me to put a rubber on. If I try to put a rubber on my dick right now, hard as a rock, it'll go soft.
Right.
Okay, so I ain't gonna put my bare Peter in no woman, none. So what I gotta do? I gotta quit. I gotta be done. So I'm done. As a matter of fact, I don't even have the taste. I mean, I might look, but I don't have the desire to go through that no more. Cause first of all, you gotta lie. You gotta lie. See, and that's something I will not do anymore. See, to have an affair with a woman, you gotta lie. I ain't doing that no more. See, but John, I mean, it took me all these years to get here. I didn't. I mean, you're not gonna. You know, when you put that gold, you know, in that fire, it don't just separate all the impurities right there. It takes some time to get all those impurities out of that gold before it becomes pure. See, so and we know different. See, we all see. You know, the Japanese says it better. Kaizen. It's a constant improvement. See, Toyota wasn't Toyota when we first knew Toyota, but look at where it came to. Honda wasn't Honda when we first saw Honda. Oh, we thought it was, what a beautiful car. What is that? That's how we are. That's how we are. Machines are made from us. See, God made man in his perfect image, but we chose to mess it up. Now, you said it this morning. Cain. Yeah. Adam. Yeah. We messed it up. So it's a choice. You know, and we're going to stay broke. We're going to stay, broken down to nothing until we change our heart. And I'm speaking to you from my heart, from love, Bo. I mean, it ain't the carnal me who's wanting to help you. I mean, I can spend every penny I put my hands on, but I'm willing to reach out to you and help you. And not the first time or the second time, you know? Why? Because my heart changed. That's why. I mean, if the old heart I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't be willing to help you. I mean, I wouldn't be willing to help anybody but myself. Because I couldn't help nobody. I couldn't even help myself. But when I changed my heart, then I started to be able to help myself. And then eventually I started to help other people. And the more people I help, the more help come my way. And then, and you said it this morning. It's the order of recompense. That's what it is, man. It ain't difficult, John. It ain't difficult. I mean, you don't have to tell anybody about your uncle being a multimillionaire. You could be that multimillionaire and other people talking about you. It doesn't have to be the way it is. It doesn't. But I'll tell you real quick, and I got to go. But I remember having that white Corvette, and so help me God, I got one morning, I was going to work, I was cocaine out, and a doggone cat So help me God, our cat got, it wasn't our cat, some stray cat hung around the house. He got caught up in the fan belt and popped my fan belt, air conditioning belt, hottest part of the summer, and I ain't had money to fix, but I ain't had money to put a fan belt, a serpentine belt back on my car.
On your Corvette.
So I'm telling you this because I've been there, buddy. I've been there. And I've been there because I was thinking stinkingly. I'm telling you, man. Every word, we have to start seeing good in people. See, I don't see bad in nobody. Even when they do bad, I don't see it. I just forgive them and move. And let me tell you something. If he ain't my nephew, my blood, I wouldn't give. I just move on because the word teaching me just shake the dust off your feet and move on. When you try to help somebody who don't want no help, they constantly in the mess. And it didn't specifically say even if it didn't prejudice anybody. Doesn't matter who it is. If this person is continuously in the mess, you just move on. He's pugnacious. There ain't no fixing this man. He need to fix himself before you can help him. But no, I chose to come back and help you again. I don't have the resources to do that, but I do because I love you, and I'm hoping that you would see and change. See, it ain't not. There ain't enough money in my bank account to continuously help somebody who don't want help. There ain't enough money in nobody's bank account. But you notice the people who help people is because they see them out there trying to do good. You don't see nobody. You don't see no Jeff Bezos handing drug addicts no money, handing guys on the internet that's using all these profanity money.
Actually, you know what I see? You know what I do see in this world right now? I see a whole bunch of bum bitches on the internet begging for money and making bank. And that's just the reality of it. Because they got tits and ass to show. No, that's the point, sir. Because you just said, go ahead.
John, those things I don't even pay attention to.
You don't, right. Because you're a multi-millionaire, sir. I pay attention to that shit because it's injustice in my mind.
John, let me say, what is it to me?
Right, that's what I'm saying. You could give less than a fuck about that because that don't affect your bottom line. I understand that, but I'm telling you what's in this world.
Well, John, we wasn't putting. No, if we can improve the world by what we do good, great.
Mm-hmm.
But if we don't even have money to put gas in our car, what time do I have to watch this film? See, we become what we watch and what we and what we hang around. So we need to start hanging around what's good. So we need to start seeing what somebody did that was good. Not you see, we watching the wrong movies, man. We become what we watch. We become what we eat. We are what we eat. We become what we watch. That's what we do. And I mean, how many times we play this record? We don't need to play this record no more. We need to just say, okay, there ain't much further I can go. Low, I need to start coming up. And then how you start coming up is what you put in your mind. Is what you start putting in your heart. See, the heart is the character of the man. See, if you want to know your character, just talk to a man. Just talk to him. Then watch him. Watch his behavior and talk to him. Then you see his character. He don't tell me nothing. I just talk to a man. And within 5 minutes, I know who he is. Because he's going to say something that's going to give me a description of his character. See what I'm saying? Because that's the way it is. Because from the heart of a man, the mouth speaks. So when he talks, you listen to the words he's using. He ain't gonna say nothing that's gonna be inspirational. Everything he says is gonna be just negative. It's gonna be it's just going to be poison. Who wants to be around anybody like that?
Are you saying
Who
this?
wants to be around?
Are you
What's that?
are you just is that a description you giving of me?
No. I'm telling
Oh,
you. I'm telling you.
cause I'm the most positive, encouraging nigga I know, and my shit is all the way in the shitter. But I got people
No.
following me right now looking for encouragement, sir. You see, that's what you don't understand. People look to me for wisdom and encouragement. And even
Okay.
though my situation is all the way in the shitter, I am still obligated by this universe to give them what I got because I didn't go through it for no reason.
I got you. All right. Listen, I love you.
Love you
Talk
too.
to you later.
I gotta go pick up my car. I'm gonna do something positive. I'm gonna go pick up my fucking car from the shop because if I don't get out of this fucking house, it's not gonna be nice. So I have to breathe, I have to roll me a blunt, and I have to relax. You know what I'm saying? Because little do y'all know, I got a weak fucking heart. I've had 39 surgeries under general anesthesia, and I've been fighting seeing this fucking eye. Hey, Mr. Archie, I'll be there probably in about 30 minutes to pick up the car.
Oh, okay. I was just checking to see if you're going to pick it up this week. All right, that's fine.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
That was the gentleman that repaired my 72 Fleetwood. It says, man, you're better than me. If you can't help, yeah. Normally I'm pretty confrontational with my uncle, but right now is not the right time. Right now I normally cut his ass off at the pass and tell him to shut the hell up. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm not here for your fucking anecdotes. The shit you telling me I could write a book on, okay? My uncle was the owner of the dealership, and I learned what I know about selling cars from that man y'all just heard from. So all the shit that he's saying, he heard me say in the showroom, the customers and things like that. You know, we've been bouncing that shit off each other for 30 years. Now's not the time for that. I need some money. Fuck your anecdotes. I done covered every bitch you cheated on with my aunt. I ain't never told. I need some money. But you know, there's been several of his affairs that I've held in. And he swore 2 or 3 times that I told my aunt on him. I never did. I ain't that nigga. I'm from the streets. I know the code. But some other people that he was running his mouth to, he run his mouth to his sisters and shit, and they always get back to my aunt. I'll take the blame. Fuck it. I'll take the heat if you don't want to blame your sisters. But, I gotta get dressed and I think I'm gonna put on something nice and go pick up my fucking car. Try to pick myself up. Cause my fucking chest is hurting. Having chest pains and shit. So I think I'm a little bit stressed. But I ain't gonna cry no more today because that is going to produce nothing. It's all mindset, bruh. Yeah. Right now, it's all financial. You know, they say a man without money ain't a man. You know that, right? A man without money ain't a man. Association brings on assimilation. Thanks. I used to defend Bill Cosby so much, I took the name. Bill Cosby did nothing every other nigga did in the fucking 70s. He was just stupid enough to tell him he did it. He was honest. And they hemmed his ass up for it. Yep, I'm about to have a seizure. Oh my God, this is fucking aggravated. I'm about to have a seizure, y'all. I gotta go. It's not gonna be a good fucking day. Oh, fuck. All right, y'all. Listen, I'm about to get out of here because shit about to get bad. I feel a fucking seizure coming. Yo, y'all be y'all Blake, y'all oh God. Oh fuck. Oh boy. These fucking seizures. Yo, I gotta go.